Welcome everybody as we go into Dimensional Arcade. We have 3 tokens. Join me as we endeavor to find out what I can actually do. With the mastery sets that I've got, we're going to see the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know, whether or not some things are going to go well for me, they're going to go bad. They could go any which way. Also, I got to remember not to press the X to close top right hand corner. That ain't good, right? I don't spend in this game, so therefore I'm not making any huge advantages anytime soon because, of course, you know, if you spend. Human Torch at the moment is my lead-based character, and that is because he has a very low attack delay, which is important to me. I want to be hitting more and more. He has a relatively good attack damage. It is slightly more than Mr. Fantastic, slightly less than Thing, and of course it is slightly more than Invisible Woman. But I just like the element of attack delay and being able to do speed, like a speed-based shooting. And the Baby Burn, Disco Inferno-based damage as well. So let's begin with one of the waves, and I'll just, you know, I'm hoping stuff goes right, but things could go very wrong. I'm not very interested in the story side of things because I just want to get on with it. We've got 8 waves. Let's see what happens. I mean, first things first, I still have 3,000 health points. Health points. So hopefully I don't lose a lot of them, especially because we've got 8 waves. If a vitality pops up to add some more regeneration, I will look to that. We've got precision, nimble, and increased armor 3% when buffed. Now, I don't know 100% when I technically get buffed. Evading, that could be important towards the latter stages. I'm going to go with evade. I don't spend, so I'm not going to grab those tickets to grab all those buffs. But it's for Human Torch, he behaves in the same way in MCOC. You kind of use him as a last-ditch attempt to kind of like do some stuff, like burning or damage dealing at its very highest degree. We've got some more premium-based power-ups to choose, Armor Plus, and increased critical damage. Now, I'm going to go more for sustainability and survivability, and I'm going to go with Armor again. That may come back to haunt me because a lot of the time I'm on the front foot for this. But if everything goes wrong, then what I suppose I could do is then use the character in, again, like retop up my masteries. I'm a bit concerned though. I'm definitely like taking a lot of damage and I need to finish this fight quickly because I'm just worried about my health going into further waves. With that wave done, armor again or increased attack damage, increased critical damage. I'm going to go with a bit of attack end side of things. Or I do like the idea of armor. With a little bit weaker armor with Human Torch, I kind of like the idea of using that. Now, we've got a mini game coming up. That was a big crit on me, by the way. That's not good. Okay, mini game time. Oh, I went too early. That was really bad. That was really bad. I kind of like put it down to just feeling quite scuffed at the moment. And tired. But in any case, it is what it is. We are halfway through. And choices. Increase armor by 2%. We are special attack, adds burn at 15% and increase critical chance by 3%. I'm going to again go with sustainability and go armor. Now, I'm okay with my attacking side of things. It's just survivability, because now we're going against a team of 3, so the amount of armor that I need is going to be very important. I'm not seeing any regen. I would have loved to have by now seen a vitality, so I can regenerate up and hopefully then stay a little bit alive a little bit longer. At least taking about, per hit, like you take about 60, so at least it give me about, there we go, finally, vitality there. I'm going to add that back in. We're going to top up to 1,600. And the next stage is wave number 6. Now, there are 3 heroes, or 3 Doombots, sorry. And I'm taking 69 per hit. Oh. And I'm dishing it back, by the way. But I've got, that was a bit of lag. That was very laggy right there. A big crit right there. That's very, very nice. See what we've got options-wise? We've got Flare, increased burn damage. That's interesting. Increase critical damage. And increased chance to roll an uncommon or rare power-up. Now, that's interesting, but I don't know if I'm going to get enough orbs to transfer over. I think we'll give it a bit of a go. on lucky. We'll try and get lucky. But as I said, I don't think I'm going to get enough. I may get enough to get something good from it. That might help me in my final wave. However, it would have to be a very good vitality, about 200, I think, to survive me. I think I might just survive going into the final wave, so I don't really need that. Life drain, 2% each hit. Yes, that's going to be good. That'll keep me good survivability, but also vitality, 200 max health. I'm going to go with the 200 max health. I'm pretty certain I'm going to survive this. But it is a boss fight now. I think that's maybe the better choice because I needed to do as much damage as possible. Oh, Richard. Do better, Richard. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy about that at all. That was silly. That was very, very silly. But it didn't matter because a win's a win, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm just doing a quick build on my Human Torch. I'm adding in a little bit of a reduction on attack delay. Again, the emphasis is speed. Like, I want to attack more and more frequently. So as we go into the next stage and the next wave, that's what I want to try and do. So we're on Dystopian New York is now what I'm going to be doing. So I suppose what you could do, you could revisit some of the early, more easier stages of the chapters and farm more mastery points. That may be something as well that I'll do, like a recommendation of like a top tip to say, if you return back to the lower ends of the mode, you can pick up, you know, mastery points by just fighting it more easily in theory. Now, I can't check that out because I am using these right now to do these other types of things, as I'm going to get a vitality early doors. No, I need to do armor. I've taken, like, per wave there 300 damage. That's very concerning, by the way, but maybe if I get, like, I need to have a look at this, I think, a bit more, but I don't know if I don't survive this, then again, this kind of points to what I was saying a moment ago about maybe returning back to the lower end of this to farm mastery points in order to get it done, especially if you're a non-spending player like myself, and many of you watching this video, you're going to be looking at stuff as well on how you take it on. Debuffs are 10% more effective, and critical damage, I'm going to go with critical damage. I'm going to see if we can go on the front end for damage, at least kind of like improve that. I am down, like, I'm not even halfway, and I'm kind of like nearly at halfway through my hit points, which is not great, by the way. I do think that I'll have to return back to some of the lower content to farm mastery points. But, you know, you find out these things. Oh, increase attack damage by 12%. I'm going to go with that. I should have gone vitality, to be honest, but I think that's going to be a good opportunity to at least grab, you know, better damage very early on, because it looks like, wow, okay, that's good. If I can get vitality in the other rooms, that could be a game changer here. Okay, got to now concentrate. That's better. Not great. I could have done better. But the more you do things, hey, the more you kind of like learn them, especially as you get on in the years. Decreased attack delay by 10%. That actually is going to be important. I think that, to me, feels like it is improving stuff. As I've said previously in other videos, the idea of speed can be relatively helpful. The delay, if you minimize the delay, like there a moment ago, I attacked really quickly between fights. Oh, man, if I could get some vitality this round, that would be really beneficial. Or some life still. Yes, vitality. Okay, so we need some survivability here. Getting myself up is good, but these waves, there's a lot. I think I might just fail. That may be the ending point for the video, because then it will be like, I'll probably do my tester of going back to earlier difficulties that are a bit more kind of easier to do, and I'll look to farm mastery points. I'm definitely going to test that theory out a little bit more. So here we don't have much on offer. Increase armor by 2%, increased chance to roll an uncommon or rare power up by 10%. I'm going to go with just the armor. I think I might need it. This is tight now. This is very tight. Yeah. Something's got to go really well in the, like, I've got to get a vitality or something I'll get through to this, but I might just fall short, and will probably be the ending point. And I'm seeing here that we've got increased attack, increased burn, increased critical chance when buffed. None of these benefit me, and that's obviously the disappointment side of things. I'm not going to make it through, and of course that's kind of like a good like stopping point for the video. And at least like what I might do is do a little kind of like cut to there we go. As long as I get to the end of the video, I'm actually doing it well. Oh my, no way. How did I fluke that? That is going to be the most luckiest final round ever. I should have been absolutely, without a doubt, taken out there. That was, well, there you go. I got very lucky. I'll take that all day long. I will take that. We'll lock in some mastery improvements for Human Torch. Things seem to be going very well. Yeah, I am surprised. I do not think I'm going to get any further. Pretty good stopping point, as I said, for the video. And we'll pick it back up maybe in the next edition of this. But yeah, I am very much surprised. I'm very much surprised. I am going to be adding in more to... Well, I'm not sure which direction to go in. I might go critical damage and kind of up that, because that has been... If I can get some crits off, then it's obviously very beneficial. Under teamwork section, there's some stuff that interests me. The attack delay for the team going down, beneficial for other heroes as well. There's the armor increase, again, that improves the elements of sustainability and survivability, which I'm all for. But I think that is that's that. Join me back for another edition, and there's going to be a top tips video either today or tomorrow, or has already been, that kind of references that going back into lower difficulties, farming up your mastery points, making them stronger so you can get into further chapters. But hope you enjoyed this video. That clutch right at the end was absolutely incredible. A lot of fun. I am still annoyed about some elements of how this game mode has the tickets. I do like the mode. I like the new modes Kabam have put in. It's just the things that go with it just seem a little bit Anyway, what are your thoughts? Have you had a clutch victory recently? Put it in the comments, and I'll see you soon. Bye.